Well, we've been keeping this one a secret. I am in Lakewood at a very prominent house that we've been working on for a few months. We just haven't shown you guys. But we want to walk you around. This home was an original estate here in Lakewood. It belonged to a very prominent family. It was the only house in this whole area. And then later they broke off the other 9 lots and built houses around it. But this was the original estate. And I feel like when I'm walking in that it belonged to someone like Cary Grant or one of those old movie stars from the 1930s, because it has the coolest features. But you're gonna see it in a little bit of a mess because we've been working on it for a while. We're at the sheetrock stage, but we'll walk you through and then we'll continue to give you updates and let you watch how it's gonna progress. So you enter this big portico here, but I want you to notice the front doors. They are so cool. Look at these round doorknobs. Even though this house was dated and it needed a complete gut on most of it, we kept the things that they spent so much money on, like this whole wall here. I mean, look at these little brass pieces, amazing. It was said that this house had a house fire in the 1940s after, all of this, to this beautiful home. And then afterwards they rebuilt it. So when they did, I think is when they added some of these really cool details. But our job, it hadn't been touched in probably 40 or 50 years. So it needed a complete remodel. The kitchen, the bathroom, some of the layout was a little funky. So we moved a bunch of walls around, but I'm going to show you around so that you can give a big overview of what this house is. We kept the really special things and then we're redoing the things that need to be redone. So in here is this gorgeous living room with that fireplace and all the neat windows and the character. The entrance of the kitchen was really tiny. It had no access to this big, huge living room. So one of the first things we did was we opened up the wall here between the living room and the kitchen. We're gonna have a huge island that's gonna go right about here, and then cabinets all the way around, but leaving the nice windows on that side. One of the things, we really had to make some sense of this layout because it was hallways that led to different hallways, and it took me about 6 times walking this house to finally make sense of how we could make these rooms work. So let me show you what we did. This little room is the first room off of the living room, and it had a hallway that went to another room. So we walled this off, and we're making this just a standalone bedroom, or it could be a den. People are working from home right now, so they love having a working space. We drywalled it all in, but this is where that door was. That was a hallway that led to another room. So we got rid of that. This is the other side of that room that we just looked at. So it had this little hallway that went to this room. We didn't feel like that made sense. So we took that little extra closet and we attached it to master suite number 1, because there's 2 master suites on this floor. So I'll show you what we did. This has a very cool fireplace. Look at how so pretty. So we definitely kept that. But this is a big master bedroom. You come in here, we have her closet right here. So closet number 1, it's gonna have a washer and dryer stacked right there. And then this is going to be the master bathroom. Big master bath. It's a little dark in here right now, but you've got the shower over there, double sinks here, little potty room there. So now master number 1. Then we have a secondary closet. We kept the original paneling, beautiful wood cabinets in this master closet number 2. So we're keeping all that. We're gonna show you master suite number 2. So again, we had to take some areas and we had to kind of cut off some hallways and make all this make sense. But this is master suite number 2. And this actually has a view of what we haven't showed you yet, but is access to a lake with its own cabana. So this one has the view. This is the master bedroom number 2. master bathroom number 2 is right here. So we grabbed some space, put some rooms together. There's gonna be a freestanding tub, double vanities, and a huge shower, and the potty room. This is the room. When I walked in, I literally gasped. I could not believe what I saw because this is all original, and I feel like Humphrey Bogart or, you know, Cary Grant probably lived in this house, because look at this. I want you to see these doors and this handle. I mean, look at it. It's like flat black, and then it's got these little medallions, these little brass medallions, and look at this handle. I mean, to order that now would be, I don't even know where you'd get it, but it'd probably be $2,000 a piece for sure. And then all of the old wood paneling and the wallpaper that looks like a mottled aged metal. And then this is going to be the wet bar. Okay, just look at this. Amazing. The old green stained doors, and look at those knobs. So we're gonna pop a little fridge in here and a little mini dishwasher. That's great. That's great. I love this room. And a fireplace. So every den, or I call this like an upscale man's hangout, has to have a fireplace. Going down to the basement. Well, we're gonna do part of the basement. There's 2,000 square feet. That's bigger than, it's twice the size as my first house, is down in here. But I want to show you one thing. It's really cool, has to be shown because it's awesome. Look at down here. This is an old freezer door that they left, but look at this thing. I mean, it weighs a ton, but it's so awesome, and it just goes to this cool little closet. Wouldn't that make the most awesome wine room? Upstairs is 3 bedrooms and a full bath. It's perfect for somebody's little getaway. Bedroom number 1 with some sloped ceilings and really cool old trims on the window. Bedroom number 2 with some cool built-ins and the old glass knobs. And this bedroom has a view of the lake. You can see it right over there. Usually in these old houses, the bathrooms are really small. This is actually a pretty good size bathroom for up here. So you've got a full tub and shower, double vanity, and then the potty will be over there. And then bedroom number 3. Wait, there's more. This house goes on and on forever. Look at this storage space. Look at that. Let me teach you a little bit about knob and tube. So in these old houses, especially at the 20s, 30s, this is called knob and tube right here. Maybe you've heard about it, but never seen it. That's the knob, that's the tube. And so this is the old style wiring. Sometimes when you just put new wiring in, you don't necessarily take out the old, you just disconnect it. So, but then you just leave it because the labor to take it all out, I mean, why take it out? If it's just fine, it's not connected. And then this is all the newer stuff. So it's called Romex, and it looks something like that. I think this is probably one of my very favorite architectural styles of all time. It's the stucco Spanish with the red tile roof. We didn't kind of show you that when we first came to the house, but we painted all the trim black. But this is just one of my absolute favorites. We've got a 3-car garage, and up top, you could section that off and finish it as a whole nother level. We'll let the new buyer do that. But then just, you know, the outside of this house with all of its cool character, and we painted it a nice creamy white because we wanted the black windows to pop, and then we wanted the tile, the red tile roof to pop. And we'll show you around a little bit more, but yeah. One of the best parts about this house we saved for last, it has lake access. So we're headed down to the neighborhood cabana and dock, boat dock. So we're gonna show that to you, but this is just, and we're seeing it on a beautiful day. It's summertime, it's 80 degrees, but can you imagine having access to this dock in that cabana. So be watching for more videos on the Holly Hedge house as we progress. It's gonna be magnificent. I finally remembered where the other bathroom was. I get lost in here, but